Wow. We thank God for God. I want to share something that I might not be able to complete today. And it's about this issue of conflict resolution. You know, a lot of you youths, when I look at you and when I cast my mind back to when I was in my university days, this issue of something has happened and somebody tells you, let's get on the road, let us riot, let us demonstrate. Wow. Wọ́n ní ẹni tí ṣọ̀gbọ́n tójú ẹ̀ wọlẹ̀ kò lè bá wọn kí ọba kò so. That is, when you have witnessed something physically, you cannot say it did not happen because you have evidence. 44 years ago, that was in 1981, I was in my 200 level in the University of Ife. We were preparing for our exams, and I ran into one of my friends, Fatima, and we discussed that after the exams we would visit one another's rooms. We were both in Mozambique, that we'll visit one another's rooms and then we will just gist away the time. And so we left. Shortly before then, we had had an incident on campus. One of the Unife students, somebody had come from town late in the night to call this gentleman that he was needed at home. Anyway, the long and short, this same person, this same student was found in the gutter in town, just getting to the open market. His lifeless, his headless body was found, was discovered. Thank God he had the student's ID card on him and were able to identify him. Of course, the news came back. The long and short, we were told to visit the Oba's palace, all wearing black. If you didn't have black, borrow, but be in black. Black top, black trousers or skirts, everything must be in black. And so we gathered at the sports center, I think June 7th, 1981. We gathered and we marched out of the campus. Of course, we went out and some things happened. Tear gas was released, stampede everywhere, and some of us students died. 44 years ago. As I remember some of those people, I realize that 44 years have gone. The issues at that point in time, have they changed? But we could have handled the matter in a better way. The 100 level student that was there, Buki, she was a member of their Euro Voices. The weekend before, she had featured in their presentation, and oh, we all knew that she was gifted, she was a talented singer. She lost her life. Buki was the head of her family. The family put so much faith in her. Go make it and then come back and help your other siblings. My friend Fatima, we were in 200 level together. Wonderful soul, wonderful person. The same story. The family also looking up. And she was so finished. Edia Foriti, Fatima passed. There was somebody, Mumi, that was in the same department, modern European languages with me. She was in 400 level. After the exams, she was to have a major event of her life. She passed on. There was an elderly man, Papa Longe. He passed on. He left a large family behind. What if those who took the decision for us to go out that day or that time had not taken that decision? Yes, we tend to tell ourselves discussions take time. Now let's look at it in Nigeria. When we are told to go out to riot, at the end of the day, do we resolve those issues on the streets? No. At the end of the day, we come back to the drawing board, we come back to the boardrooms. So why don't we start from now to ask ourselves, how can we resolve conflicts without losing lives? How can we take better decisions without making the destinies of people to be put at risk? You might say, yes, some people will be martyrs, those who have died in such riots. Is there any cenotaph for them? Do we have any street named after many of them? No. These are unsung heroes. My dear youth, when you go into the university, your parents have pinned dreams, their hope on you. For some of you, you are the firstborn in the family. For some of you, you are the waymaker in the family. For some of you, you are the first in so many aspects. Don't forget, people at home, they are waiting for that day of joy. One moment of a wrong decision, one person gone, it affects so many other lives. Plans, projections, things to do, things will become dashed. When next there's something to discuss, when next there's a conflict to resolve, can you be the person that will say, let us discuss, and keep on discussing, and keep on discussing until we can resolve this matter? You see, you can't resolve, get up, get a breathing space, come back. The same place we are refusing to come is the same place we will come back. So why don't we, from now on, even from our families, from two friends, from two classmates, from two business colleagues, why don't we start this issue of resolving conflicts by being able to communicate effectively? I pray that going forward, you look at this. If you want to comment, don't be abusive. Just say something or move on. God bless you. And I hope I've left something on your mind. See you another time for another issue on conflict resolution. Have a nice day.